There was once a person whom the world had already judged. People looked down on him because of his financial situation. They judged the work he did. And sometimes they judged him because he had no work at all. They mocked his education, his accent, and the way he spoke. They criticized his clothes, his appearance, his race, his nationality, and his beliefs. They looked at the family he came from and decided that nothing good could ever come out of him. They remembered every mistake he had made, but ignored every effort he made to change. They judged his health, his disability, his age, his weight, and the place where he lived. They questioned his relationships, laughed at his lack of confidence, and spread rumors about a life they had never taken the time to understand. Some rejected him because they were jealous of the gift hidden inside him. They walked over him because they thought he was weak. They pushed him aside because they thought he had no value. They treated him like a stone lying uselessly on the ground, unwanted, unnoticed, and unworthy of being included in anything important. But they made one great mistake. They judged the stone before they saw the builder's plan. What people threw away, God the Father had already chosen. What people called useless, God called valuable. What people pushed into the dirt, God picked up with his own hands. The crowd only saw where this person had come from, but God saw where he was taking him. People saw his present condition, but God saw his completed purpose. They saw broken edges, old scars, and years of disappointment. But the master builder saw a stone that could be shaped, strengthened, and placed exactly where it belonged. Because God does not build according to human opinion. Human beings choose what looks impressive. They are attracted to money, appearance, influence, education, and status. But God searches deeper. He examines the heart. He sees faithfulness when nobody is applauding. He sees kindness that was never rewarded. He sees the tears wiped away in secret and the prayers whispered when everyone else has gone to sleep. This person had been rejected, but he was not abandoned. He had been wounded, but he was not destroyed. He had been delayed, but he had not been denied. Every time someone walked over him, God was teaching him how to stand. Every time someone silenced him, God was preparing his voice. Every closed door taught him patience. Every betrayal gave him discernment. Every lonely season taught him to depend upon God rather than the approval of people. Even the pressure had a purpose. A stone must sometimes be cut before it can fit into the place prepared for it. The cutting hurt. The shaping was uncomfortable. There were days when he wondered whether God had forgotten him. There were nights when he questioned whether his life still carried any meaning. But the builder had never taken his eyes off the stone. God was not punishing him. God was preparing him. He was removing what could not enter the next season. He was building character strong enough to carry the blessing that was coming. God knew that giving him influence before developing his character could destroy him. So God first strengthened the foundation where nobody else could see. Then the appointed time arrived. The same stone that people had rejected was lifted from the ground. God cleaned it, God shaped it, God strengthened it, and God placed it where no human being could remove it. Those who had laughed were suddenly silent. Those who said he would never succeed watched him rise. The people who considered him insignificant discovered that God had placed something precious inside the person they had despised. He was the underdog. He was not expected to survive the battle, let alone win it. He did not have the advantages of those around him. He did not have their money, their connections, their education, or their reputation. But he had something greater. He had the hand of God upon his life. David was overlooked by his own family. Yet God saw a king in the shepherd boy. Joseph was betrayed, thrown into a pit and sold as a slave. Yet God was preparing him to govern. Gideon considered himself the least in his family. Yet God addressed him as a mighty warrior. above them all stands Yeshua the Messiah, the stone rejected by the builders who became the chief cornerstone. The one people despised became the foundation of God's kingdom purpose. Everything God builds is aligned with him. This rejected person was not the cornerstone, for that place belongs to Yeshua alone. But in the hands of God, he became a living stone, restored, purposeful, and fitted into the work of the kingdom. His victory did not come from revenge. It did not come from proving that he was better than everyone else. His victory came when he finally understood that the opinions of people had never determined his worth. God had already spoken. The Father did not raise him up so